So for this craft, we have an envelope, and inside the envelope are some dried flowers. And we want to be very delicate when we open this envelope so that we don't destroy them. So I'm gonna open it up, and then I'm actually going to lift this and give the envelope a little tear so that I can see all the dried flowers. And the dried flowers are delicate. We want to be gentle with them, but they're not indestructible. You can work with them, so don't be afraid. I didn't do the best job of that, but now I can see the dried flowers, and everyone is going to have different dried flowers and different colors, so all our bookmarks are going to be unique. So take a look at what you have, and you can sort of see where you want to place them on the bookmark. And I'm going to put some little dabs of glue. You can use a glue stick as well, or just regular Elmer's glue, and it will work fine because we're going to put that laminating paper on top. So now I'm just going to sort of work this flower down and pick it up at the edge of the table. You may not be able to see it. And I'm going to place it over one of my dots of glue. And you don't want to put too much glue. And now I'm going to pick up this little stem. I think I can do that with my hand. And I'm going to place that. The glue is really just to hold it in place. It's not meant to hold the whole thing down. So that glue, I'm gonna wipe it off a little, will dry because we're gonna layer over that laminating paper. So I'm gonna put another, what I hope to be a little dot there. I'm gonna pick up what looks like a dried daisy. I'm gonna carefully pick it up and place it down. You don't have to use all of the flowers and stems that come in your kit, and you certainly can dry some of your own flowers and put anything you like in. I'm gonna pick out this orange piece, and I'm just sliding it to the edge of the table, and it's a little bit easier for me to pick it up. And I think I'm gonna add one more down here at the bottom. And I'm gonna, this other stem, I'm gonna save and use it for something else. And there's my basic design. So now you should have two pieces of laminating paper, and you'll see it says peel here, or peler ici, which is peel here in French. And we're going to take one of those and we're going to peel it down. It is very, very sticky. So peel it off and just let it lay flat. And then we're going to take our bookmark and we're going to lay it over the laminating paper. And you can let that dry. Let's give it a minute for the glue to dry. So now we're going to take the other piece of laminating paper and I'm going to peel it at the top where the arrows are. And this can get a little tricky. So now we want to lay it on top in one motion. So I'm gonna stretch it out. You could certainly ask someone to help you. I'm gonna lay it over and just drop it down, and that's gonna put all our flowers in place. And I'm gonna just rub it with my hands. And so some of the laminating paper will stick to each other. You may have some sticky parts on the end. And pretty much immediately, you can begin to trim the bookmark. So, I'm gonna just take my scissors and trim close to the edge of the cardboard. Take these two big pieces off first. And then do the sides. You can leave a little edge if you like. I might do that as well. And just trim it. And here's the last side. Okay. So now that it's all trimmed, I'm going to take a sharp ballpoint pen and I'm going to punch out that middle hole. And you can trim off some of the excess laminating paper if you like, carefully. And then I'm going to take the piece of yarn and I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm going to take the loop and put it through that hole. Once you pull it through, take the other end and pull on it. I can move this. And then I'm just gonna trim it off. And there's your bookmark.